Hey y'all, Bolen Outdoors here, and today I'm out at a farm that I hunt. I'm out here usually every year. I try to do some doe management for the farmers. They've got crops and things. I also do trapping. I actually just got done setting up several traps because they got raccoon problems getting in their chickens and possibly foxes. But what I'm doing here right now though is this. I got a pond right here. Got a chair set up there. I'm going to try to range that into the woods back here a little bit. See if I can get about 20-25 yards. Nice and tucked away in some of this stuff. I'm going to have to trim a little bit of it. And I'm going to set up a pop-up blind, stake that down, and I'll be using that for my kids to try to see if they can't get some does with a crossbow this year. So go ahead and get that measured out with the rangefinder. I say get about 20-25 yards measured in and go from there. Gotta get some of these thorns cut out the way here. Alright, so it looks like that gives us a pretty clear shooting lane. So I'll maybe get the blind out, we're going to check it out, see how everything lines up. Alright. Alright, and what I want here is we're going to have a field pod set up pretty much right here. So the goal is having that set up here with a crossbow, shooting lane straight that way, right towards you. And yeah, that should work out pretty good right there where it's at. I'm going to trim up a few more things here and then we'll get it staked in and should be all set. All right, so now let's get these staked in. All right, so this is what I'm using to stake this down. You might think that's a little excessive, but I've actually had two of these on, well, one of them on this property, another on another property with the little stakes that come with them, you know, little 6-inch ones or whatever, actually get blown away. Found one of them, the one that blew away on this property. I had it up on the, there's like a big hill up there, tucked against some trees. We had a strong windstorm. Never found that. I think it was maybe into a neighbor's property, who knows, but there's like a big tree line right there, so it had to have gotten caught by a gust and went for a ride. But I'm gonna get this all staked in, get the screens up, and I'll show you what we're working with here. What I'm going to be doing here is, as you can see, I got my netting up, right? This backside here is pretty much closed off. I'd be extremely surprised if there were any deer coming in from back there. It's super thick, super dense. I did leave that window open and this mid one open because there is a little bit of a trail right here. So we should be able to see any deer walking along here. Obviously this is going to be our shooting window. This one is not going to be a shooting lane, so I'm going to go ahead and mesh this up. That way we can see any deer coming in and get ourselves ready. Obviously this mesh is going to give us some protection, so we should be able to get set up on the shot and see then. And like I said, this is going to be primarily for my sons. I mean, I might, you know, whatever, if I'm out on a rainy day, because work permits, you know, I might grab the crossbow and I'm sitting here. But so the objective here would be, we're gonna have a bipod set up. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the goal would be having a bipod set up right here. One of my sons in a chair here. They can sit on the side, aim, and they got a nice clear shooting lane right down there to where that trail is on the pond. And I know in previous years I've seen tons and tons of deer. I mean, there's even tracks in there right now. But they come in, they go up this fence line, and the bulk of the farmers' crops and things are right up there. So they come in the evening, walk, go straight up that, and hit their fields. So we're going to try to see if we can intercept some this season. And as I said, do a little doe patrol here. Here where I'm at, we can get, each person with a license can get 6 doe tags. We get a buck stamp when we purchase our license, so we should be able to put a pretty good little dent on their doe harvest. But yeah, so like you said, I can see there, so again, we're not gonna have to worry about this as a shooting lane. Right here is just way too thick. This one, to try to do anything, this is gonna be our shooting window. Perfect little trail there, and we'll be able to see anything coming in through this mesh. All right, so you can get the full effect of what we got going on here. Got a watering hole right here. Like I said, pond right there. A lot of deer coming in right here. There's our blind setup. It's about 20 yards out. They got a nice trail here they walk down. They go down to this fence line and walk up towards the farm. But this is the full effect of what we got going on. So again, this is going to be a setup for my sons, but got the one main window right there. That's our shooting lane. We can pop that down if we need to, but a lot of brush cover. But we got the screens up. That's going to let us see any deer coming in this way, vice versa. Got some screens up here. There's also a trail kind of running through there. They come over here. We can see them coming in, but as long as we got a good wind in our favor, we should be able to see them coming in from any direction. Like I said, I got these back windows the side window up because, you know, that's not going to matter. But I don't have the tripod in here right now, but ideally what we would have happen is tripod sitting right here, crossbow set up, and like I said, my either one of my sons should be able to sit here and, you know, adjust as they need to, but a pretty clear shooting lane at any deer coming in. You know, I've already said it a couple times, but we got a lot of doe tags to fill, and we want to help these farmers out. So, and we like to eat venison, so it should be a win-win for us. But yeah, looking forward to the season coming up. That's about all I got for y'all today. If you enjoy this, please feel free to like, comment, share, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out through the comments and ask. We'll see y'all out in the woods.